What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. I'm in the division over here, DZ09, as you can see. And I've been spending some time in the DZ. I got some stuff I want to basically update with you guys. So, weekly vendor reset. You guys are probably going to laugh about that regarding what I'm going to show you here momentarily. But I have now spent some time in the DZ, as you can tell. Okay, I've got some decent funds going. I had almost 3,000 Phoenix credits before, but I've used some over in the vendor this week, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about shortly. I've also spent a couple of credits as well this week. But I have now spent some time in the DZ. As you can see right now, I'm at level 48 inside the DZ. And if you're looking at my activities here for the week, now, I'm not on the weekly list in terms of rankings, but currently I'm on the SHD Elite activities list, as you can see. I am busting my butt with that. This is really, for me, the first official full month that I'll be working inside the DZ. I just started doing the DZ, last month, really. So I've been busting my butt. So I've had the experience now of the good and bad things that are inside the DZ and things that I like to see changed. I will follow up on a video with that, but let's take a quick look here. Just kind of a mishmash of things. So right now, weekly, I've gotten a reward. I'm at 4,021 in terms of player rank, but I've picked up 8 supply drops, and unique to these 8 supply drops is, with the exception, I think, of 2, I have done all 6. I've done the other 6 by myself. So, like I said, I've been busting my butt inside the game, really enjoying it, and working hard to try to get the proper setups that I really like that fit me. So something that we'll talk about, getting the proper talents on weapons and things that you're achieving for. In terms of the themed, or what we would say the monthly, right now I'm sitting at a reward tier 2. I just dropped down to 1161. I was a little bit higher yesterday. But, of course, now the reset will come up again in 7 hours, and that'll jump me up because I've been busting my butt again today inside the game. So I'm really pushing with this. I enjoy most of the aspects of the DZ. I had some things, like I said, that I've noticed now that I've played a lot more, that are not the greatest, but I know there's going to be some adjustments made to things in terms of that. But I'm surprisingly, even though I'm really shitty in terms of PvP itself, I've only killed 3 people, and usually I'm getting killed, I'm still enjoying the aspect of the DZ. And again, you got to take it lighthearted. Now, I'm coming over here to my stash. Yeah, I picked up the Hilder on a weekly cache the other day. But when I did one of those just supply drops, I managed to get the Thompson the other day. I didn't tell the guys yet. I think only Zetas knows. But I did manage to get the Thompson. I have to roll out skilled on here because I don't have that electronics requirement. But overall, the Thompson itself is not too horrible. But I did get it, so another elite for me, which is awesome. If you remember, though, a week or 2 ago, I was inside the Dark Zone trying to get like 400 and something thousand Dark Zone credits, funds, if you will. And I never made it to get that PP-19 that I wanted from the DZ. And it was kind of upsetting. But ironically, last week, I managed to get 4 PP-19 drops while I was running around between PvE and PvP. I managed to get 4 different PP-19s. 2 of them were enhanced. So I had that one running. And that was pretty good. So I was back and forth all week trying to choose which was the best to get. And it was quite funny, and the guys were laughing at me like that. So, I mean, I busted my butt to get through the DZ, and I didn't get what I really wanted out of it. But then I knew that in the back of my head that it would show up somewhere else. And like I said, they basically pulled it out of the DZ and threw it into the loot pool, if you will. So it was there. And if you're looking here right now, I've saved 2 of them for my alternate characters. This is the one I just finished pulling off. Was it that one? Yeah, it was this one I just finished pulling off. It has a nice crit chance on it. This is the last one that I picked up. And it was pretty good in terms of that. It had Predatory. The issue was it had Swift and Hurried. I could have switched out Swift in terms of talents, and I probably would have gotten something decent in there, and I would be more than happy with it. I took off my optics off of this one so I could put it onto my new weapon. So I'm definitely keeping this particular PP-19 because overall the slightly higher critical chance with the slightly lower damage, as you'll see in a minute, compared to the one that I've picked up from the vendor this week. And that's the downstairs when you're actually using your Phoenix credits vendor. So if I show you, so this is the one I've now got here, just the regular PP-19. I've lost a little bit of critical chance in this, but I gained some extra base damage on it, and it's basically one of the best rolls that I could set up here. I've got Predatory, I've got Deadly with the critical hit damage increase, and I've got Hurried. I love to have Hurried on this weapon. It's phenomenal with that 1 second reload, and because you're pretty much suppressing and doing everything with this weapon, with the setup that I'm running, this is a great set of talent rolls. If I really wanted to, I would probably roll out Deadly for something else depending upon what I'm looking at, because I do really have, in terms of critical damage, I'm at my maximum amount of critical damage that I can do even without Deadly. I have about 35% in terms of critical hit chance with the way I'm currently set up, so I could roll out Deadly if I wanted to and put something else in there. But overall, this is probably the best PP-19 drop. I lose a little critical chance up there, but for me, it's no huge loss. Definitely, though, I'm keeping this other one. And then I had the one that was earlier in the week as well. So it was slightly lower critical chance. This one had rolled with, I put in Responsive, it had rolled Skilled, so I needed to get that out of there. Responsive is another one that I like to put in. And it had Accurate and Hurried. So again, Hurried for me is probably one of the best things you could get on the weapon. But that's where I'm at now. I've got the new PP-19 that I'm running, which makes me a happy camper. I also managed to pick up this lightweight M4, which was better than the M4 that I have in my stash, which is the one that I crafted. So this is one that I'd crafted. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Oh well, we can... For anyone that really cares, we can, let me see here. No, compare. So this is the one I'm running now. This is the one I had crafted, which wasn't bad, but the one I found in a loot container had a 23% damage over 21, had a higher base damage on it, came with Responsive, Accurate, and I swapped in Predatory in the free zone, and that worked out just well for me. I'm really liking this M4 in this. However, downstairs in that vendor, the Pecan this week is looking pretty good too in terms of LMGs. I think is the Pecan. Oh, I don't know. Shut up, Dan. You don't know what the hell you're talking about right now. Yeah. But so I'm gonna put this one back in my stash. That lightweight M4 is going back in there. Still have this Scar that I picked up a long time ago, and I can't get any Scar H above this DPS that I've hit in terms of this range, and I've got it up as high as I can. Maybe swap in the talents again, but I'm not running the snipers much anymore, as you can tell. I do have the Warlord, which again, that's basically the M4 as an elite, and it's okay. I've got Brutal, Ferocious, and Play Rough on here, but I really do like my regular lightweight M4 over it. That's just my choice. Yeah. Now, you got the guys in the clan, if anyone's really... This is just an update video, so pretty much the guys in the clan keep joking with me because I keep coming back here to this new appearance vendor, which doesn't have anything for me today. It'll reset in 7 hours, and I buy these things every day that come up. So it usually gives a weapon and 2 pieces of clothing, more or less. Let me see if I can come over here, show you where I'm at here, come to the mod. So I've got this thing up to a 270k DPS based off of where it's at. I could probably crank it up a little bit more depending upon, what eventually I get out in terms of stats on like Event Break. The red dot has been the best sight that I've had on this, and nothing has compared to it. But skin-wise, let's do this. Let's go skin. Right, so... I'm always changing around, so I got the, what just happened there? There we go. So I got the sponge yellow the other day. They were joking about that. I'm like, yeah, I got sponge yellow. And they're like, what are you being, SpongeBob? And this is that one that I picked up for free when they gave away all those premium credits. Now, they've also dropped all these serpent skins are dropping within the game So I've accumulated a whole bunch of serpent skins, the adder, the anaconda, the cobra, the copperhead, the cottonmouth, the hydra, the python, the sidewinder, which everybody likes running because it's close to the Nog colors, the venom, the viper. I picked up this solid white the other day, which it's not truly solid white. Obviously, there's a little bit of wear on there, if you will, but that's what I picked up yesterday. Alligator, whatever. No, that's normal. These are your standards that are in there in the game. I got copperhead. I got glitch copper from something. This one I picked up somewhere. I don't remember where. But yeah, so this is they've thrown these in here. Torn gray, I picked that up. I'm sorry, Flaktarn blue was 2 days ago. Torn tape, I picked that up. Multicam, the military multicam. OCP, urban. I've picked all those up now from this appearance vendor right here. So it's pretty cool. You get that uniqueness that comes out of it. And of course, I'm going with the ugly setup. So I've got orange, I've got blue shoes, and I got purple from, if you were watching that one challenging video we did the other day. But yeah, let me see if we can go down here to the vendor. Oh, the actual premium, no, that's not there. The premium blueprints vendor downstairs, okay? We've got a couple nice things going on in there this week, but I went ahead and let me find it. The best one that I found this week, this is a pickup, is this Omega Rifle Suppressor Tan blueprint, which gives you 4 points on here. So you got your reduced threat, whatever that's going to be, but you've got headshot damage and 2 random bonuses, so you can get up to 3 additional damage bonuses on this particular mod. It's definitely worth a pickup. The other one that's in there this week is the MK4 M5A2 scope. I picked it up because why not? It's at the high level, power level 34. It's high as you can get, so it's worth picking up because you never know if you can find one that'll fit you. Like I said, I've got this Pro Red Dot sight that I picked up a couple weeks back. This is pretty awesome, and that's what I'm using on my PP-19, that Pro Red Dot. And that one's been so far the best that I could get in terms of sights. So again, a nice pickup. So it's always good to look for these. I've got 2 different extended mags. This is only a power level 33. This is a power level 34 that came out a week or 2 ago as well. Good to have these things, especially depending upon how things change over time out there. As you can see, I've picked up a few others in here. Why not have them all? Because that's part of the game, right? Always crafting, trying to find the best stuff. So just bear with me a second here. Just picking up my weeklies because, you know, this is just kind of an update video, like I said. I'm really liking the Dark Zone. For a little while, of course, the guys made fun of me the first time I ever went in. We got that video that first time that I ever went into the Dark Zone. And I was like, do I lose everything? Oh my God, I don't want to lose all my gear that I've worked so hard to get in PvE. And they were laughing at me for it because you don't actually lose it. But so I've spent some time in there. I could tell you the first couple of, times that I was in there, I didn't feel comfortable. I know I was always getting killed, and I wasn't sure if I could manage the DZ. But now I know that sometimes I'm going to get killed, but for the most part, I do pretty good in there. When people do try to kill me, it does take them a while to try to kill me now. Matter of fact, usually with even all this extra Seeker Mine damage going on, it usually takes about 3, maybe 4 Seeker Mines to knock me down. So I've worked very hard on my setup the way it is. It's not perfect, but it's got some time. I'm looking at here, what I'm really looking at in this week is this pecan in terms of the LMG, which I was saying, yes, it is an LMG. So I've got the Hungry Hog, but this might be one to pick up for me, just because of these particular stats that's got on it, with the critical hit damage, destructive, and the pecan here, the extra bullets compared to its base, each kill, next reload, 20%. If I were to swap something out on here, it would probably be deadly, but overall I think this one's pretty good, so I'm probably going to look to get this one. I'm a little short on the Phoenix credits right now, but that's because, like I said, I picked up this PP-19 because this is the best one I've seen so far, and I wanted to get my hands on it with these particular talents. And then I picked up a few things from that vendor on the side over there. this bad boy, the special blueprints for that. Always go here first. I don't care about the classic RPK because, well, you know, you've got that pecan over there, and that pecan's always going to have better damage than this classic will ever get. So, and then the classic M60, you can get it if you want. It does have a nice mag size on it. Not that it's not worth buying, because you never know. Things change in the game all the time, so it might be something that's worth picking up in terms of Phoenix credits. Not a big have to for me on those two. So there is that. Let me just do that. Nope, I'm good there. So that's where I stand. I've been running these weeklies with the guys. We run the weeklies together. I'm a little short right now just because of all these things that you can get to drop. We're getting better. We're getting much better in terms of our setups. And it's going to hopefully start running some of these incursions on challenging mode and stuff soon with the guys. And that should be some fun times in terms of videos and overall. So, yeah, there's probably some other things running around out here. I haven't visited all these Dark Zone vendors yet to see, but for me, it's PP-19 week. And next up is for me to go buy, get those Phoenix credits for me to go pick up that pecan, which really all I got to do is pick up some more sealed caches from any vendor here, and I'll probably get enough credits to be able to do it. But I'm off to do the rest of these. I've got to get my Dark Zone done, my LMBs for the day. I just got to finish up this in the next 2 days. I got all that out of the way, so it's just a matter of finishing up these missions. And yeah, so stay tuned for more. I really would like to see more people in on this game, but I understand the cost is still there, and I get it. And I'm glad that the people that do sit here and enjoy it can enjoy the stuff that I do post about it. And we're going to definitely, like I said, we're going to keep doing this because I really, really like this game, regardless of what other people may think. Anyway, I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in.